and people able to cooperate to find solutions. And this is the story. But we ask the physicist, how could we do that? How could we multiply this example? And he said, I want to have the following situation. When I go to a supermarket, I choose from the shampoos. Okay, I want to go to a supermarket and choose from the problems. So you have to have an agenda of problem. Who is able to build this agenda? Social policies. Because this is what they do. But if our social policies are not related with the innovation and knowledge production system, if they are apart, this is not possible. So the issue is deeply systemic. We are not quoting national system of innovation because it's fancy. It's because really we think that is a theoretical, fundamental tool, not only to understand, but to act. Okay? But you wanted to say something.
Yeah, thanks for such a nice presentation. Ma'am, you reflected three main authors in your presentation. You ended with Gramsci, you started with Bacon, and in between you put in Feyerabend. And you talked about knowledge is power. So you started with Bacon. True, knowledge is power. But I believe every type of knowledge is not powerful. If I'll go by Gramsci's, the knowledge which the subalterns have, and the knowledge which is already there, which has created a kind of hegemony, or the knowledge of gunpowder, which Bacon was talking about, or the knowledge of printing press, or the compass, that's altogether different, the knowledge which these subalterns possess. Because the knowledge atom bomb has, it is like more powerful as compared to the knowledge which is used in solving the local problems. And the hegemony which has been created by a particular group of intellectuals for which you have against method, Feyerabend is actually arguing against that type of knowledge, because by that kind of knowledge they have created a kind of hegemony through which they have excluded like all types of knowledge, they have relegated all systems of knowledge. And when we are talking about democratization of the knowledge, it's actually going against that kind of hegemony, because by democratizing that type of knowledge, we're trying to include other types of knowledge into that particular mainstream of knowledge. So by democratizing of knowledge, I don't know how will we go when we are talking about democratization of knowledge, because we're actually referring to a particular type of knowledge of innovation, science, which will help us to solve our neglected problems. So by democratization of knowledge, I just want, how will we go by democratizing that particular piece?
You raise a hole in my talk, because I give for granted that democratizing knowledge is democratizing Western actual present knowledge. And perhaps it's more than that. Perhaps it means also enhance and give light and make visible and prize all type of knowledge. Okay, I give you that. But I know very little about other types of knowledge. And I am worried, because I wouldn't like a world where the threshold of knowledge is very near from those that very far away from modern knowledge. Because modern knowledge, with all its evidence, have the possibility of solving a lot of problems. And so I am worried, because in our discussions I feel a sort of antagonism between modern knowledge that is evil, it's doing knowledge, but it also has the potential of doing marvelous things. With the low level, no, this is not politically correct, and this is not what I want to say. People that know different things, okay? I am afraid that we are rising a dichotomy, a very dangerous dichotomy, where modern knowledge is what the powerful, those that have hegemony, those that enslave us, etc., etc., etc. So turn your back to this knowledge and go to the other one. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. We have to go to the hard road and fight for democratizing actual and fair modern knowledge. This is really, I am not saying that this is the only battle in town, but this is a battle that some of us have to fight. You choose, whatever. But this is a fair battle, and some of us have to fight it. And let me tell you, people that are deeply involved with the idea of innovation by the poor, and they went to Bangladesh, and they went to very poor places in Africa, and they tried to build solutions that were knowledge by them, with them. They recognize that without modern knowledge, the rhythm and the speed of change was too slow to save the life of people that were in danger. So let's be more pluralistic, modest and pluralistic, and work hard. It's not easy. Okay? I hope you survived. I enjoyed a lot.